Welcome back to the Nomad Hedge, everybody. In today's video, we will analyze the price action here for Bitcoin. And as you can see here, Bitcoin is currently finding support at the 233 EMA, which we last time tested back here in April when the bull market started. And so right now we're seeing this level here where Bitcoin is trying to defend. And so there is a possibility that Bitcoin can actually rally from this level. And that is why we believe it offers a great risk reward. However, before we enter long, we want to take a look at Bitcoin here on a monthly chart. What we can see here is basically an open gap since last week that hasn't been closed yet. And if you take a look at the current price of Bitcoin, it looks as if this open gap wants to close before resuming higher, and we could potentially see a double bottom, and that could then give us that thrust to push higher. Now this move here looks also somewhat impulsive, so this could be start of another wave 1-2. And that is why we believe this could offer a very good risk reward to enter long here for Bitcoin. Now, if we go back to a daily chart, we can see that Bitcoin is obviously trading above the 233 EMA. And that means that we are still bullish, actually, despite having this large drawdown. Now, one thing to notice is that if we would put our stop levels right here and get stopped out, there are two scenarios we'll look at this market. One is that we could rally from here, or we could potentially see a Elliott Wave pattern called an ABC correction, and we could potentially see Bitcoin gravitate towards this level, creating this last impulse towards that 100% extension. And if we were to actually move down to this level, we would close the CME gap, and that would also coincide with the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement. So both of these scenarios are actually correct. It's just what the market will do at this point and at this stage. Now, I would like to say that I think that the general indexes, if you take a look at the S&P 500 or the Qs, I think that we're going to see a little bit of a larger correction, maybe 8 to 10%, which I covered in my last video. And so any push higher here for Bitcoin could also mean that we could see lower prices here. And that is why I could still make the case that Bitcoin could move lower before resuming higher. But since Bitcoin is also a leading indicator, this correction here could have concluded already. And in the meantime, the S&P 500 and the Qs still need to correct before finding support and resume higher towards new all-time highs. So that is why I still believe that going long here is very wise. If you're getting stopped out, you could flip that to a short position, and that's closing your shorts right here once reach that 100% extension and flipping to a long position. And that's where you have actually bought Bitcoin here on a very low price, and that could offer a great risk reward. So I hope this video helped here to guide you through this market, and I'll obviously gonna keep you guys updated as I'm keeping an eye on the market here on a day-to-day basis. If you haven't already, you can follow me on my social media accounts. I'm mostly active on X, and it's Nomad Hedge or at Nomad Hedge across the board. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care for now.